1. The visitor in the hallway. Emma lived alone in a quiet apartment complex. The walls were thin, so she was used to hearing neighbors, but that night, the building was silent. Around 2 a.m., she woke to a sound that made her blood run cold: footsteps. Not above her, not next door, inside her apartment. She sat up, straining to listen. The steps were slow, deliberate, coming from the hallway just outside her bedroom. She grabbed her phone and dialed her sister, whispering, "Someone's in my apartment." Her sister's voice was calm but urgent. "Emma, don't make a sound. I'm calling the police right now. Just stay quiet." The footsteps grew closer, then stopped. Emma stared at the sliver of light under her bedroom door. A shadow stretched across the floor, long, tall, and unmoving. Her sister's voice came again. "Don't panic. I just pulled into your parking lot. I'll be up in a second." Emma's breath caught in her throat. Her sister was outside. Then who was standing in her hallway? 2. The faces in the window. Daniel had always dreamed of country life, so he bought an old farmhouse. The living room had wide, open windows overlooking endless fields. During the day, it was beautiful. But at night, when the glass reflected only darkness, it felt like being on display. One stormy evening, as rain hammered the glass, Daniel went to draw the curtains. That's when he saw them. Faces. Dozens of pale faces pressed against the window, eyes wide, mouths slack, watching. He stumbled back, blinking, and in that instant, they were gone. Just raindrops sliding down the glass. His chest heaved. He laughed nervously, convincing himself it was his imagination. He sat back down, and that's when the power went out. The house sank into darkness. He fumbled for his flashlight, but before he could turn it on, lightning lit up the room for just 1 second. And every face was inside now, forming a circle around him. Silent, waiting. 3. The silent game. Claire was babysitting a little girl named Lily in an old Victorian house. After dinner, Lily asked, "Want to play the silent game?" Claire smiled. "How do you play?" Lily's expression grew serious. "We sit still and quiet until he leaves. If you move or talk, he'll see you." Before Claire could laugh it off, a loud creak came from upstairs. Heavy, deliberate footsteps followed. Claire froze. Is someone here with us?" Lily shook her head, finger pressed to her lips. "Don't move." The footsteps came down the stairs. Slow, heavy, something breathing loudly, as if just behind the door to the living room. Claire wanted to run, to call someone, but Lily's eyes were locked on her, pleading. "Don't move." The breathing grew louder, closer. Claire could see the shadow of something tall moving against the doorframe. Then, right at her ear, a low voice whispered, "I see you." 4. The elevator ride. Jason stayed late at work finishing a project. Past midnight, the office was deserted. He stepped into the elevator, pressed lobby, and leaned against the wall, exhausted. The elevator hummed down, but on the 9th floor, it stopped. The doors slid open to a pitch-black hallway. "Broken lights," he muttered. He hit close. The doors began to shut, but didn't. Something was blocking the sensor. A pale hand gripped the frame. Then another. Slowly, a figure pulled itself inside. Its posture was wrong, hunched, its head drooping low. Jason stumbled back, pressing against the wall. "Hey, are you okay? Do you need help?" The figure stepped inside without answering. The doors closed, and Jason noticed something worse. The button panel was completely dark. No numbers lit up, no movement. The elevator wasn't going anywhere. And when the figure finally raised its head, Jason realized it didn't have a face. 5. The wrong voice. Sarah often walked her dog through the woods at dusk. The trail was familiar, but the deeper you went, the quieter it got. That night, as the sun slipped away, she heard it, her name. "Sarah?" It sounded like her brother's voice. She froze. "David? What are you doing out here?" No reply, just silence. She shook her head and kept walking. Then again, closer. "Sarah, help me." Her dog growled, pulling hard against the leash, refusing to go forward. Every hair on her arms stood on end. She turned back toward the trailhead, hurrying. That's when she saw him. Her brother stood in the middle of the path, smiling faintly. Relief washed over her, until her phone buzzed in her pocket. A new message, from David. "Just got home. Where are you?" When she looked up again, the thing in the path was still smiling.